Hey guys, it's Chris here, James and Sandy sort of in the background here from the epic three,
Groundbreaking.
the absolutely astonishing, worldwide renowned Star Wars movies. Just here saying hi to all our fans. Just thought we'd answer some fan mail and post it on here so you guys can all enjoy it.
Yeah, we have had quite a few questions. We picked just a few of our favourites. A lot of them were the same, and basically back from the Golden Globes and the BAFTAs having wiped the floor, and we couldn't have done it without you guys. So this is our way of giving something back. So yeah, thank you.
Here's my hat. Taking it off to you guys. That's how well I think you guys did for us.
Yep.
So we'll start off with the first question from someone called Leroy Kim. That's a bit of a weird name. Leroy says or asks, "Hey douchebags, you ruined Star Wars. Go die."
So that's not a question.
It's not actually. It's more of a comment. In fact, it ends with an exclamation mark here, Leroy, not a question mark, which means it's not a question.
Did you go to school, Leroy?
I don't think.
I guess if you did you get picked on for having a girl's name for surname?
And Leroy, who calls their kids Leroys these days? Are you a 40-year-old, possibly Jamaican, there, Leroy? I'm not actually sure how he ruined Star Wars, considering we did create it. It was our brainchild.
It was.
Can't really ruin something that you created yourselves, can you?
Nice.
So, Leroy, to quote you, go die. Next question.
Can I please have a meat lover's pizza, large with garlic bread? Ha ha ha, joking. Okay, love you guys. Can I have a lock of hair? And that's from Simon McFabio. So, in stark contrast from the weird girl's name of Leroy Kim, Simon McFabio, that's quite a cool name.
It is.
Probably Italian, I'm guessing.
A little bit of Irish, maybe.
Yeah. So, I would love to send you a lock of hair, but I think it would hurt for me to pull it out. I've just had it cut. But when I next do, sure. I mean, drop us a line, give us your address. We'll see what we can sort out for you.
Yeah. Same applies to me. I did recently have a haircut as well. You may have noticed in the Star Wars, my hair was that a little bit longer. It's now been cut. You gave me a bit more warning there, Simon. Probably could have done something for you, but maybe next time, eh? Now, next question. How did you come up with such a unique idea, so vastly different from anything ever done before? Asked by Josie Vagabond. I hope I pronounced that right there, Josie. Well, as I was just saying, to respond to Leroy Kim's ridiculous comment, it was our brainchild. Many months. I think maybe years. Developing the story from the ground up.
Just bouncing ideas off each other.
Did originally start off as a bit of a joke, and then it just got more and more serious the more in depth we got, more into our characters we got as well.
I mean, it's coming up with such a story that's just, I mean, obviously it's never been done before. So different from anything else out there, space. Galaxies.
It's the final frontier, really, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Far, far away. Different planets, different alien races. It's all new. It's new ground. Like Neil Armstrong being the first man to walk on the moon. We're probably up there, possibly greater than him in what we've achieved.
Yeah.
With this. How did we come up with it? To surmise, really, just lots of time, lots of effort.
Sleepless nights,
just fluid thoughts, we'll get into a rhythm.
As soon as something came in, just write it down before we forget.
Yeah.
Look at it in the morning, think, what the hell was I thinking? Or, well, shit, that's a really good idea. We should put that into the non-existent script. And we did pretty well.
Yeah. So, fairly sort of almost linked in with that, I guess, is the next question from Terence Fisher. Did you find casting difficult, and was it ever nerve-wracking working with such big movie stars? We obviously had to. We had a large casting call. There were a lot of movie stars basically queuing out the door to be in this film. They read the script that we hadn't written, and basically just wanted to be a part of this, part of our brainchild here.
Yeah, we had the likes of Sylvester Stallone wanting to play some of the battle droids. He was in fact quite happy to do that. We had Johnny Depp wanting to do C-3PO.
Yep.
And I think we also had, I can't remember his name now. He did the Penguin in those terrible Batman movies.
Robert De Niro?
No. Yes. Maybe. The little short guy. He wanted to do R2-D2.
Oh, yes, the short guy.
It was terrible at it.
Yeah, who was that?
That's why I can't remember his name. He was so bad. We've just had to turn down all of those people. At the end of the day, they just weren't into it.
They could read the script,
Mm.
and and they commit themselves 100%. They really gave it their all. But at the end of the day, as we said before, this hasn't been done.
Mm.
People just didn't know how to comprehend our thoughts.
Mm.
A good example of that was Johnny Depp going for the role of C-3PO. He came in his pirate costume.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know what else to do, and
He just saw a lot of letters and numbers, and he thought, pirate, I'm sorted.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite what we were going for. He did try the Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, the Willy Wonka.
The old Willy Wonka routine.
Admittedly, it was a bit funny, him doing that dressed as a pirate. But at the end of the day,
It was funny.
It was. It's just it wasn't what we wanted.
We originally actually cast him in the role of C-3PO as well. We gave him the job, but it was I guess halfway through filming we just knew it wasn't working out, and had to let him go.
As a result, we decided we wouldn't actually have C-3PO in there, just to sort of respect his what he had done for us, and just thought instead of recasting it as one of us, for example, we just sort of leave it as that, and when the DVD eventually comes out, you'll see it in the extended edition, him in there.
So the next question here is for you, Chris, and it's from a Mr. Bob Parker of Christchurch, apparently.
Oh, okay.
How have you handled being voted #1 in the world poll of gay icons?
Well, Bob, I'm not too sure where you got that information from. I believe, as far as I know, because I do keep an eye out on these polls, because a lot of them are pretty ridiculous. I believe this one specifically, actually, I did look up online not too long ago. I think actually you may have put that all into play, and actually were the only person that voted in it as well.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah. Bob, have you not got anything better to do?
It's
so
I'm sure you're probably doing a good job doing whatever it is you're doing, but I don't know. Maybe you should do something
you need to
else.
Get out a bit more.
Yeah. Another question here. I think this is more a question for you here, James. From a young lass, also in Christchurch, called Nicola Cross. She asks, how do you think your fan base has changed in regards to your changing appearance? Obviously, going from young Anakin to the Darth Vader that you played at the end.
So I guess my fan base have probably grown up with me. Started this very young, very immature, and I've grown as the character's grown. At one point, I'm kneeling down on a pair of shoes. The next minute, I'm stood up.
And those same pair of shoes as well, just to point that out.
Yeah. It's a big change to go through for one person, and emotionally, it was quite a roller coaster. For both of us, really.
So a lot of times we had to just sort of stop recording so you can have a bit of a breath, get out of character for a while, and just relax. Did happen 2 or 3 times where we'd have to sort of stop him, give him a cup of water and an antidepressant, just tell him to swallow.
Yeah, so it was difficult, but I think my fans grew up with it, and the film was better for it. So, and that was the last question that we had there. So I think I'd like to finish on just again, once again, saying thank you to all of you.
Yep.
We couldn't be the largest grossing film of all time without your support. So
yeah, which was never ever done before. It was just amazing what you guys have done for us. Keep watching us. I'm sure there'll probably be plenty more movies where that came from.
Yeah, I mean, and send your questions in. You never know. We might do another one of these for you.
Exactly.
We might do another one of these for you. So,
Stay classy.
Catch you soon.